We are in Stowe, Vermont.
In Stowe, Vermont, you can ski some of the most beautiful slopes you will ever ski in your lifetime. Or you can hike through an enchanted forest where time stands still.
Or you can have some of the best beer you will ever have in your entire life.
Welcome to the Alchemist Brewery. The Alchemist is just 2 miles outside the heart of Stowe Village. It started out in Waterbury as the Alchemist Pub and Brewery in 2003. This facility opened in 2016 as a result of Hurricane Irene destroying the original Waterbury location. But the legend of the Alchemist, specifically one beer, began 2 months after the original brewery opened, and that beer was Heady Topper.
We are here at the Alchemist and we are getting Heady Topper. Now normally, you should drink this from the can. Unless you're at the actual Alchemist Brewery, in which case you can get a hand-drawn draft, which is what you saw in the fabulous slow motion, and this is the actual beer that won Best Beer in the World in 2013.
2013. That really skyrocketed their popularity.
And this was the very first hazy IPA.
They say right on the can of the Heady Topper, drink from the can unless you can get it here like this. And the reason is...
especially with the IPAs, because what we do is we want you to get you're going to get that blasted aroma.
Right.
And a lot of them are so complex, you're going to get different notes. A lot of that, when you pour it into a glass, it just kind of scatters. And what we do when we can it, we have our can and we purge the can with CO2, and there's a little layer of CO2 that gets kind of topped off the skillet. And that will stay as you're drinking the beer as it gets lower and lower, and it'll just make it taste the same.
So it sort of protects it as it goes down, protects it.
Yeah.
So this is a hand-drawn, hand-draft Heady Topper. You can only get this here at the Alchemist.
Yeah.
So if you're, I'd say within 200 miles of Stowe, you have to come to the Alchemist. 400 miles of Stowe. Come to the Alchemist. I don't care how far you are. 2,000 miles from the Stowe.
4,000 miles. Why did they call it Heady?
They call it Heady because it has a very piney, resonant, almost marijuana odor and taste to it. So that's how it got this Heady name. It is incredibly smooth.
And I'm drinking a skadoosh because I just wanted something in contrast to his. It's a rotating American IPA that allows us to experiment with new hop varieties. And
how is the skadoosh?
It's fantastic.
Let's take a look inside. This building is 16,000 square feet. Upon entering the building, you will notice it is rather chilly, with almost no humidity. They do that because they do not want any bacteria cultivating, which could damage the beer, kind of like an operating room. To the right is where you will find your Alchemist merchandise and beer to go. Straight ahead is the actual brewing facility. Bring an extra long straw. And here is where you order that spectacular hand-pulled Heady Topper.
You might ask yourself why we are focusing so much on just one beer.
People don't fly their private jets from South Africa across the world into Vermont for just beer.
People don't buy empty cans off eBay for just beer.
People don't get arrested for selling a case on the black market for just beer.
Sometimes beer is something more. And for beer enthusiasts around the world, Heady Topper is something more than just beer. The outside of the Alchemist is just as special as the inside. This is a wonderful place for the whole family. back patio and the grounds are dog friendly as long as Fido is friendly. And often there is live music playing on the patio. We were lucky enough to be here on one of those days.
We are the Dale and Darcy Band. If you're just getting here, we are the Dale and Darcy Band, and we're playing songs from our 3 CDs. This one is called Indian Point.
So here we are, we're gonna head on out. This is always an incredible experience.
Oh yeah.
Not just the beer, the people,
No, the whole experience, the whole
atmosphere,
place.
it's just fantastic.
Yeah, they've created a real special sanctuary, really.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, if you are in Stowe, anywhere around Vermont, come to the Alchemist, get yourself a Heady Topper.
Within 10,000 miles,
Within
come visit.
10,000 miles, everything here was great.
Yeah,
And
you can't go wrong.
So here's to you guys. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye,
Thanks
guys.
for tuning in.
Thanks
Cheers.
for tuning in. Take care.